Hello everyone, my name is Bakaraniya and I am here to take session on Startup India 2025, the market ecosystem in India, the tax and tax exemption and benefits, and specifically Gujarat IHUB initiative. I divided the whole session into the 5 chapters. Chapter number 1, the evolving landscape. Chapter number 2, legal framework. Chapter number 3, intellectual property benefits. Chapter number 4, Gujarat IHUB initiative and SSIP scheme. And chapter number 5, the conclusion. Chapter number 1, the evolving landscape. As we all know, India is the 4th largest economy in the world, but in case of startup, we stand at number 3 with over 1.5 lakh plus recognized startup in India. Now we move towards the industry-wise share of the startup in India. The first industry having the market share of 18% is the enterprise tech. The startup covers under this industry are providing services to other companies and industries to run efficiently and faster with the apply of technology like HR management services and cloud computing. The second industry having a market share of 16% is fintech. The best example of fintech startup is Paytm, and the number 3 is e-commerce and retail having the market share of 15%, and the best example, as we all know, Zomato and Swiggy. Now we move towards the key innovation driver. The year 2025 is called the year of AI. As per data, the most of the startups are recognized in the year 2024-25. Most of them are under the big tech and AI industries. When we all hear the word startup, we think about the cities like the Bangalore, Mumbai and Delhi, but the real data shows different. As per latest data, the tier 2 and tier 3 cities like Pune, Delhi and Pune, Ahmedabad and Jaipur are the most growing cities in case of startup. But why tier 2 and tier 3 cities are beating tier 1 cities? Because of the lower operational cost, local government support and the untapped talent pool. Now we are heading to chapter number 2, the navigating the legal and compliance framework. First of all, to get startup certificate, you have to register under DPIIT, means Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. You have to meet the eligibility criteria as following. First, you have to be a private limited company or LLP having the less than 10 years from the date of incorporation, not older than. And the annual turnover should be 100 crore or less in any financial year since incorporation. If you meet all 3 criteria, then you can apply for the startup name. Okay, what benefits you will get from the startup? The key compliance benefit like you can get extra benefit under 6 labor laws and the 3 environmental laws, which will help to move faster. And we see technical aspect under the Income Tax Act. There are 2 sections comes in the picture. The section 80 IAC, the tax holiday specifically to a startup, and the section 56 specifically to angel tax. Section 80 IAC. Eligible DPIT recognized startup can avail, mark my words, can avail 100% of the tax benefit up to 3 consecutive years out of 10 financial years. I will give you example. Suppose your startup registered in 2017 and you started earn profit in 2022, 23 and 24 and 25. You can claim 100% tax exemption on profit for 22, 23, 25 entirely. Okay. Now we talk about the angel tax. What is the meaning of angel tax? The angel tax means, I will give the real-time example. Suppose you have a startup and your fair market value as per income tax is 100 crore rupees, but you go to the venture capitalist and take a funding from a valuation of 150 crore, means you have excess of 50 crore. This 50 crore is the chargeable under income from other source, and the tax will be levied at the rate of 30% plus surcharge plus cess. It's called angel tax. But now we have to relax it because from the 1st April 2025, the angel tax is fully abolished for startups. It's a major relief to startup to move faster and efficient. Now we move towards the chapter number 3, intellectual property benefits. There are 3 types of benefit you will get. One, SIPP scheme, the Startup Intellectual Property Protection Scheme. In this scheme you will get a benefit of 80% rebate on the registration fees of the patent as compared to other companies. Means in case of other companies you have to pay around 8,000 to 9,000 to register your patent, but in case of startup it will reduce to 1,600. And the examination patent of the means is, if your patent is examined, then for other companies it will take more time, but in this scheme you will get your patent registered and examined as approved from government under 1 year only. And the government will go on the facilitator charges, means patent facilitator will charge some money but government will go on it. Now moving towards chapter number 4, the specific scheme by Gujarat government is SIPP and IHUB. What is SIPP? Student Startup and Innovation Policy 2.0, which extended up to 2027. There are 2 types of grant you can take benefit: the seed support grant and the sustenance allowance. Seed support grant which can be received up to 30 lakhs, which will help to the initial market entry and product development. And the second, sustenance allowance, the founder of the startup can get up to 20,000 per month up to 1 year, and for woman founder it will increase to 25,000 for 1 year. So founders can more focus on startup and without interrupting its financial stability. Now specifically Gujarat IHUB, what the IHUB center does. The IHUB center is treated like behave like an incubator and central catalyst for all, like mentors, investors and founders, all across the one place. Means it's like a platform for us. You will get the mentorship and guidance from the industry experts, the infrastructure benefits like state-of-the-art innovation labs, the networking opportunities for others, investors and founders, skill development continuously. I hope that take continuously skill development session on the industry-wide startups. Now the last part is the conclusion. What we learn up to till now, we just recap it. First, to build your startup, you have to get a DPIIT recognition. Then leverage tax benefit under Section 80 IIC and the tax benefit of angel tax. And the file patents and take 80% rebate. And apply for the grant of the IHUBs and SSIP. Before the ending session, I have just to say one line. Compliance is not just a regulatory necessity, it is the competitive advantage, strategic competitive advantage. A well-structured and legally compliant startup not only attracts investors but it builds sustainability and ensure the trust among the people. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.